Nearly 14 years after the September 11th attack, and one aspect of the response and recovery amazingly remains untold. The contribution and service by thousands of subway and bus workers represented by Transport Workers Union Local 100. You see, transit workers provided all of the heavy rigs that were critical in the first 3 days. Iron workers were first to cut the I-beams to clear the way for the rescue effort. Bus operators and train operators brought New Yorkers to safety, and they ferried in first responders. Members of Transport Workers Union Local 100 labored for weeks at the pile, doing whatever was needed. Some were injured or became ill. Others died as a result of their selfless service. And so it's truly an honor and a privilege to be with so many heroes and sheroes who personify the very best of New York City. You are uncompromising and untold heroes, in my opinion. And this week is always a difficult one, not just for New Yorkers, but for all Americans. Our world as we know it changed on September 11th. We were attacked at our core, attacked for our beliefs. And the losses we suffered still lie at the surface. And this week at memorials across the country, we remember our loved ones, our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our grandparents, husbands and wives who made the ultimate sacrifice. And we honor the courage and selflessness of New Yorkers who did whatever they could to help, even knowing that it might mean they might never see their families again. And so often, as we do, and as we should do, we recognize the police officers and firefighters who sprung into action on 9/11. But we do not talk enough about the transportation workers and other public servants who helped save so many lives. We don't know your names. Oftentimes you are faceless, but we recognize your heroic work that day. The men and women of Transport Workers Union keep our city running each and every day. And it was no different on that day. On that tragic day that forever changed the world, they kept on serving, kept on fighting and working for the people of New York. And these are men and women who not only saved lives, but got on our trains and buses that very same day, and then the next day, and the next day, and forever. And so today we humbly honor their bravery and their service. But we must also remember that even heroes need help sometimes. And we need, yes, they need medical attention. They need aftercare. They need mental services. And we need to be committed to providing the support and medical resources they need and they deserve. We can never forget the sacrifices they were made. The bravery is truly what makes New York the greatest city in the world, and America the greatest country in the world. We have to stand together. That's worthy of a round of applause. We've got to teach the children who are here today about what their loved ones did. And we've got to teach the young children that are here today about the greatness of all of you in the room and those who have gone on, who've made the ultimate sacrifice. And so we've got to stand together to strengthen and expand federal benefits for those heroes, benefits that are sadly at risk. And we remember that despite the attacks of 9/11, our freedom and values they live on are stronger than ever. We are a nation founded on the belief that all people are created equal, with the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And no matter what challenges are placed before us, We will stand together. And I stand with you and your president always. I stand with you as they attack the labor movement in this country. I stand with you as they forget to expand and renew the Zagdroga Act. And I stand with you in our fight against hate and against bigotry. And I stand with you against those who hate our beliefs and what we all stand for. And so I stand with you, men and women, as I ride the buses and the subway. I appreciate all that you have done for New Yorkers, and I appreciate what you did on 9/11. And I can't speak for every elected official, but I can speak for this one public advocate. And I humbly say to all of you, from the bottom of my heart, may God bless you and thank you.